So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Zielinski. It's a searching pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bartesaghi makes the interception. Zielinski. Zielinski plays it in. And he's there to clear it. And it's Damian. Played it again.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems to just know where a pass is headed and he steps in to make the interception. It's very impressive.
And the finish! De Vrij gets it clear. Now it's Thuram. Zielinski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Acerbi gets across to intercept that. Martinez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's not an especially good pass, that. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Inzaghi, and it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's Inzaghi! Goal! Lazio! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Lazio penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
De Bruyne, and this is Lukaku, spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Look, can he finish? Oh, that's a fine challenge. Looking to play him in. Zielinski. So, what can they make of this? Marquez spots it and intercepts. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's picked it up out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Zielinski. Martinez. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. He's picked his way through. De Bruyne. And this is Lukaku. Tries to pass it through. Zielinski. Now it's Thuram. Pavlovic wins the duel this time. Short changes him with that pass. Inzaghi is onto this. Inter Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Ricci. De Bruyne.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
pass is just off target. Bartosagi, he can run onto that. Zielinski. Out of play for a throw. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Darmian. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Bartosagi. Marquez. Ricci. And it's Zielinski. Bartosagi picks it up out wide. He's got away. Çalhanoğlu. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Lazio, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Lazio definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Pavlovic cuts it out. And this is Inzaghi. Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Zielinski. Barella. That's Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan, who's steaming forward. No way through there. Mkhitaryan. Good ball, good take. Oh, and the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Thuram certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Lazio just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Bastoni knocks it out wide. Pavlovic cuts out the pass. Ricci. He's in a great position here. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Great challenge, time to perfection. Lukaku, now it's Inzaghi. They're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Thuram. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Driving on and making good progress. And here's Thuram.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Lazio clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Çalhanoğlu stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's a good ball. Zielinski. We would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Thuram. Aims beyond the defence, and he welcomes it in. Chance, surely! He scores! Do not write them off! Back they come! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Cambio di giocatori.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Acerbi gets a foot in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they...
Martinez! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Lukaku. Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end up.
And this is Inzaghi.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rovella. Now it's Inzaghi. Pinches it off him. Thuram. And this is Mkhitaryan. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Usai gets over and intercepts. Rovella. Now it's Lukaku. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. This might spell danger. Chance for a shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Lazio are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Lazio take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Desperate defending required here. Terrific header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And the referee brings it to a close. Lazio can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the